This week we're talking about gaining loft on our shots, whether we're hitting a fairway wood or an iron. And a lot of it is basic setup positions and the golf club that are going to do that work for you. So a few things that I try to think about when I want to get a higher loft on a shot. First is ball position, and second is the grip. If we have a good ball position and a good grip, you've probably heard this saying before, let the club do the work. It's very correct. So the first thing that I try to think about in getting some loft on my shots, I've got a 6-iron right here. I'm going to place it just ahead of the center of my stance, okay? Secondly, when I take my grip, I want to make sure that I don't take too strong of a grip. I don't want my hands to be too far around. I don't want to see too much of the top part of my hand, because when I hit through, it's going to de-loft that golf club and the ball's going to go lower. So a lot of people that I see that are having trouble with loft, a lot of times they have their ball position too far back, basically punching the shot, and what that does is that keeps that loft of that club and it de-lofts it, it lowers it, and that's going to automatically equal a lower ball flight. So first thing, if you're having trouble with loft, look at your ball position. Second thing is look at your grip. When you hold your grip out in front of you, remember you only want to see the 2 knuckles on the left hand and the 1 knuckle on the right hand, and if you hold your hands straight out in front and extend them, your club face is going to be straight up and down. The last thing we're going to talk about is when you're swinging, that you want to keep the center of your swing. You don't want to move forward when you're hitting this shot. When we move forward, we're going to de-loft that club face and the ball's going to go lower. So what I try to think about is maintaining the center of my swing. As I go back, I keep my center. As I come down, I keep my center of my golf swing. So my head needs to stay very still as I'm swinging back and through. If I can keep the center of my swing at the golf ball with a good ball position and a decent grip, last but not least, I'm going to stay relaxed. If I hit through with that, I should get a very nice high ball flight out of my shot, and you can mess around with it. You can move the ball position around a little bit. You can move your grip around and find the best position for you that's going to equal the best ball flight. But the last thing I want to say is tension, okay? And this might fix it all. You might not have to change your ball position. You might not have to change your grip. If you can just stay more relaxed with your hands, your arms, and your swing, you're going to generate more speed. The more speed that you generate, the more spin you're going to create on the golf ball. You'll probably hit the ball a little bit more on a downswing, and the ball's going to shoot up in the air a little bit higher, okay? So remember, nice and loose and relaxed. Stay relaxed as you swing all the way through to a balanced finish. If your hands stay relaxed, you generate a little more speed, a little bit more spin. Should help the ball get in the air. Remember ball position. Don't let it get too far back in your stance. And remember your grip. You're going to take the two knuckles on the left hand, the 1 knuckle on the right hand. And then last but not least, we're going to keep that center of our swing all the way back, down and through, until we get into a nice balanced finish. If you practice those things, not only with an iron, but also with fairway woods and drivers, if you get that right ball position, you stay relaxed, I guarantee you a higher ball flight, and that ball's going to land on the green and stop on a dime, okay? So practice these things, it will help you get a better flight.